Chapter 2, Lesson 3, we're going to learn how to change a percent to a decimal and a decimal to a percent. Like we learned in Lesson 2, a percent is always out of 100. So 27% is out of 100. The only thing we're going to do here is get rid of the percent sign. And then we're going to move our decimal, which you don't see, but it's always after the number. I tell them to think of money. If you think of $27, there's a decimal there in case you have change. So if we get rid of the percent sign, there's a decimal that you don't see, but it's there. And all we're going to do is move that 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So 27% as a decimal is 0.27. We have 15%. And all we're going to do is get rid of the percent sign, move our decimal, that's at the end, 2 places to the left, and we have 0.15. I tell them to go ahead and add the 0 because when they're taking a test, their answer choices are going to be 0.15. Here we have 4%. We do the same thing. Drop the percent sign, and then we're going to move our decimal 2 places to the left. So your decimal point is here in the back, 1, and because we have to move it 2 times, we have to add a 0, 2. So this would be 0.04. Again, I tell them to be careful with the single digit numbers. Anything between 1% and 9% is going to be written as 0.01 through 0.09. So 5% is going to be 0.05. 7%. Drop the percent sign, we just left with 7. Move our decimal 2 places to the left, 1. Add my 0, 2. So 0.07. And that's about all they have to do for Lesson 3. Now if they're changing a percent to a decimal back to a percent, we can go from 0.16, drop this decimal, and then just add the percent sign. When they're whole numbers or double digit numbers, it's easy for them to remember to just make that 23%. The problem they have is when they're single digits. Like 0.02 would be 2%. And the difference between that and 20% is 0.2. And I tell them, think of money, think of 0.2 as 20 cents, and that's how you have your 20%. So don't get confused with single digits and double. And that is it for Lesson 3.